Hey guys, it's Robin. Thanks for tuning in. Well, I hope everyone is doing well. I am doing pretty good. I have a day off today, and that is always a good thing. So, this weekend, this Saturday, I was at VCon. I had mentioned it a few weeks ago in the blog. It's a science fiction and fantasy convention in Richmond, which is where the YVR, Vancouver's International Airport, is. It was at one of the local hotels there, and it was awesome. I did a little bit of a quick review of it on the actual blog. You can kind of read that article. But I thought I'd give you a couple extra things I didn't really feel like putting in there. One of the first things I really noticed was the age difference. Like, I thought it was amazing. I thought, okay, it's a con, so it's going to be a lot of people in there, maybe late teens up until like, mid 30s kind of thing. But a number of panels that I went to, and even just walking around like with the merchants and everything, there had to be some people there who were in their 80s, like, like walkers kind of thing. So I thought that was amazing. Like, I didn't get a chance to actually talk to any of them, so I don't know whether these people were like original sci-fi fans way back in the day when sci-fi was first getting going, or what it was. And so you have that one extreme, you have the people who are in their 80s, and the other extreme, I was at a panel, the one on language and music, and there was this girl there who had to have been no more than like 12-ish, and she was very articulate, made some really interesting points. Really surprised. Someone that young was there, enjoying it, being involved in the panels, talking to these university professors, all of these sort of things. So that was really interesting, just that difference of age. The other panel that I went to that was super interesting was that one about flaws in science fiction, and one of the ones that was particularly interesting was our talk on zombies. So traditionally zombies are either spread through some sort of virus or something, some cosmic radiation or whatever. But like this panel was talking about, viruses don't infect dead tissue, they need something living. However, a parasite could. A parasite could actually infect a dead body and cause it to move. And it could quite easily be passed via a bite as well. And they talked about different animals. Just to give you one quick example, there's this parasite that lives in ants, and to continue to grow and expand, it needs to move to a cow. So what it's done is it's controlled the ant's mind, tell an ant to go up to the top of a blade of grass and just kind of dig in and stay there, hoping that a cow will come by and eat it. You say, well, that's pretty smart. But the parasite knows that the ant can only survive so long being up in the sun like that. So what it does is after 24, however long it is, it actually goes back down into the shade so the ant can kind of rest and recoup. And it can do this process a few times over and over until finally, hopefully, a cow comes by and eats it. So they're saying that in nature, this has already happened. So theoretically, if you stretch it, zombies could be a parasite that kind of occupies essentially a dead human corpse and moves it and everything. And there was so much more stuff with this. It was a lot of laughing, a lot of fun, a lot of like hearsay, and if you really stretch this, or if yeah. Yeah, so that was an awesome panel. Overall, VCon was really good. A lot of fun stuff. And if you're in this area or Pacific Northwest, definitely check it out. And check out any of your local, also like science fiction or fantasy or Comic Cons, whatever. It's a great place just to meet people. I mean, I went into the board games room and just started playing board games with random strangers, never really met before or anything. So definitely an awesome thing to check out. Also on Saturday was the Doctor Who finale. Now, I won't give away any spoilers for people, or, anything about pterodactyls or anything, but I had some of my friends didn't really like it that much, thought Amy was a little bit annoying, and was glad that maybe may not be around anymore, possibly. I thought it was fine. I enjoyed it. I think it was a satisfying ending to it. Yeah, so I enjoyed it. I won't say too much more because I know lots of people who watched this have not had a chance to watch that yet. But overall, pretty good. And yeah, and Winston Churchill makes a good Holy Roman Emperor. I'll just say that much. All right, last but certainly not least, a couple of weeks ago I had mentioned that I got the Star Wars on Blu-ray and I'd been rewatching episodes 1, 2, and 3. And I left you with a basic question: which one is your favorite Star Wars? I think most people would probably say 5 or 6, and that's kind of where I am as well. I kind of almost feel like they progressively get better, with episode 1 and 2 maybe being flipped and episode 5 and 6 being flipped. It's hard to say. That being said, for me, it's Return of the Jedi. It was actually the very first Star Wars movie I saw when I was just a wee one, And I love the wrapping up of it, the Ewoks, all that interesting kind of play on things. Obviously, the final battle with Luke and the Emperor and all that sort of thing, and the whole lots of Boba Fett and rescuing Han. All that, I think Jedi just barely streaks out Empire Strikes Back for me as being my favorite Star Wars movie. Maybe you think I am completely wrong. Let us know in the comments section. Like our videos, do all those things, so that helps us immensely. And I guess until I talk to you next week, so say we all.